The developed countries also have responsibilities or historical roles. So, for example, Japan. So next presenter, Professor Liu Xiaojun, discussed Japan. He is not a Japanese, but a Chinese, but he lived in Japan so long.
Okay, very part including four parts, and the first part is introduction. Popularization in the working classes economy is aggravated in Japan since 1980s. With the earnings of Japanese these companies make repeated high profits since the 1980s. But on the other hand, Japanese 100 million middle class society comes to this integration. And the research focusing on Marxist economics is intended to explore the reasons, procedure, and influence about the Japanese working classes, working to make a summary and reflection and to draw some lessons from its figures. This article the ideas that Japanese working classes popularization since 1980s is due to the combination of Japanese state-monopoly capitalism and neoliberalism, which future-based strong liberal sense in the structural reform. Therefore, the structural reform that was implemented during this period is neoliberalism structural reform. And part two is present polarization situation of the Japanese working class. Hashimoto Page analyzed the Japanese social classes structure and point out that first in Japan there have been some classes before capitalist society with who occupied a small amount of means of production and works by themselves as well, and who could call old middle classes. And second, the two is laborers sued with disposed of part of means of produce that can be passed for new middle classes. And the third one is the table one. As for the middle classes, if peasant and an individual merchant employ more than 5 workers, is classified into capitalist classes. If he has less than 5 workers, he is for the old middle classes. If a male laborer holds the position of supervisor or the occupation or in an expertise position, he should be one member in new middle classes. Although other laborers are regular employees, they are also working classes. And since the end of the World War Second, historical changes have taken place in the number of people in each social class in Japan. This article made a statistic about the social classes structure in Japanese working population from 1985 to 2005. We can see all the middle classes, the number of middle classes is getting less and less. The number of working classes is getting more and more. And and the new middle classes is also get more and more, but the characteristics from 1985 to 1995 is getting more and more, but from 1995 to 2005, the class is getting less and less. And with the total number keeping increasing in Japan, it's difficult to have a general understanding about the change in social class structure. Therefore, this article tries to expose the proportion taken up by each class about after the Second World War. We can see from the chapter 1, we can the number of the older middle class is get less and less, and the number of the working classes get more and more, and the new middle class before the 2000 is getting more and more, but after 2000 is getting less and less. And the above page comes from the every 10-year investigation by Cabinet of Japan. Although the newest result has not yet come out, but we could be inferred from the Japanese economy development situation in the past 10 years that the number and proportion of the capitalist class, middle class, and the older capitalist class would drop furthermore, but the number and proportion of the working class is going to be delivered to a larger scale. And we will talk about the popularization of the working class from the aspect of coefficient of the primary distribution. 0.349 in 1981 is the lowest in history. After that year, 0.441 in 1996 and 0.532 in 2008 is the highest ever. From the aspect of Gini coefficient of the secondary distribution, 0.314 in 1980 is the lowest in history. 0.361 in 1990 is close, and 0.392 in 2012 is the highest in history. From aspect of the relative poverty rate, the 2014 date signifies that 1/6 of the Japanese people are relatively poor. Judged from the absolute poverty rate, the 2011 date shows that 28.5% 47.5% of the single are working poor, and 47.1% of the families are working poor families. The third part is Japanese neoliberalism structure reform. The background is until the end of the World War II. The major capitalist countries had formed the state monopoly capitalism. And in the 1970s, the contradiction between production force development and monopoly capitalism intensified, increasing. The British Thatcher government set up in 1979, the Reagan government in 1981, and the Nagasone cabinet in 1982. They implemented neoliberalism reform, one after another, reached the combination of state monopoly capitalism and neoliberalism. Since the 1980s, the liberalism structural reform has been carried out in Japan. And 1986, the Nagasone cabinet released labor discounting policy. 1991, with the grasp of the Japanese economic factors, the neoliberal contractor public expenditure on one hand and impacts the preferred political and economic policies for private monopoly captured in labor laws. And 1905, the corporation stated to reduce long-time employment and added elastic employment, thus disabling in lifetime employment. 1999, the cabinet revised the labor party policies to have a loose control and to pass an approve of irregular employment for the corporate contract. And 2003, and the cabinet prolongs the departing periods from 1 year to 3 years. And from Japanese neoliberal structure reform has weakened their labor unit structure in order to prevent the resistance from the working class. From table 3, we can see the number of the labor unit members and the proportion of the enrollment rate of the labor units is get less and less. And from chart 2, we can see the number of changes in regular and irregular employment workers in Japan. We can see the irregular employment workers is get more and more. Okay, and the constitution of the irregular employment workers and its popular changes. We can see from chart 4. They are getting from more and more. Getting more and more. part 4 is criticism and reflections. The first one is the Japanese structure reform cabinet by state monopoly capitalism and neoliberalism was brought about the polarization of the working classes. This fact has deeply reflected that the state serves for capitalist special interests. The so-called structural reform is only a legal or illegal means to extract wealth into capitalist hands of India. And the last one is Japanese failure rests with namely believe in capitalism, globalization, and market supremacy, and Japan's structural destruction system and social security system to really protect labors when facing this defect in the market. So that's all.